Hello everybody, this is Backblast. Welcome back to Planet Coaster. It's been a little while since I played this game, unless of course you're watching my playlist, in which case thank you very much for watching my playlist. If you're watching this fairly recent from it being uploaded, then great stuff. You're getting up-to-date news. This is Planet Coaster, of course. I've been doing a little video on Roller Coaster Tycoon World, and I wanted to show you the difference between the two games. Just keep you up to date with the development of both. Both games are still in alpha or early access, and you'll be able to go and have a quick look at my Roller Coaster Tycoon World videos. I've got a playlist of those, and then come back here, watch this, and you'll see the difference. Okay? So, what is the difference? What has happened? Well, firstly, there's been lots and lots of new bits updated with the shops and scenery and facilities and things. There's now an awful lot more in here. So, you know, you can, the rocks, plants, all sorts. You can now select various different things. So, you know, props, path extras, and as you could before, but there's just a lot more of it now. Another thing you can do, which is quite exciting, is you can now filter by something. So you can say, I only want to see the pirate stuff. I want to make a zone in my park. Can I just see pirate things? So there you go. You can just see pirate stuff now. So if you wanted to expand on your pirate area, pirate stuff. Or whatever you like. It doesn't have to be scenery. It could be the types of materials. So maybe you want to see brick and wood materials. Would you just excuse me? And yeah, there's no brick or wood. That's because I've got it on custom rather than building materials. But you can do that. You can filter by all sorts of things like this. Right. What else? What else was I going to say? What else? That's just the brick and wood stuff. There you go. So what else is there? There's a few new bits. So, close that down. Right, well, one of the most exciting bits is this. Yep, there it is, folks. There it is. That's the exciting thing. Water. It's water. You can add water. You can now add water to the game. These are two little ponds I was playing around with, and they both look fairly similar, but let me just show you the water. Let's have a look. So you can click down here, terrain. You've got the usual sculpting tools for making your terrain up, down. You can weather it and smooth it and chisel it out, and you can then paint it. I think we've got a few new bits added on here, but not too much. But we've got water. Okay. You can right click the water to make it disappear. So oh, hello, I'm dying. You can select calm water. Now then, when you're placing water, you can see a little red lines appear. It's saying, no, you can't place it there. You're going to flood the park and people will drown. However, you can place it there. There we go. And that has now placed water, you see? Excuse me. Can I just pause it a second? Not because I'm dying, no, because I don't want it to go dark, because I want you to be able to see the difference in these. I've now selected rough water. Oh, and I've put it down really low. Let's have a lot more water in there. So you can see the difference. So you've got your normal water, which is just calm water. You've got a reflection. Obviously, I put it on pause. You'll be able to see the rides happening and things like that. With rough water, it's a bit more like maybe the sea or a large expanse of water. So you've got a bit of wind effect on it, and it's making it look rough, and everything's a little less distinct. Now, there's another couple of extras. Right click, right click. You've got standing water, and you've got dirty water. I can't quite think of a reason why you'd want dirty water. Maybe you could explain it away as a chocolate river and have a fantasy theme and a Willy Wonka's chocolate factory thing. I don't know. I don't know. There are no water rides yet, but I'm pretty sure that will come. You know, if you're going to make a theme park, you need to have something on water, surely, don't you? Anyway, so there's no water rides yet, so you can't place rowing boats on or anything like that. So let's just pop my water back in there. Let's just have them like that. And of course, you can change the terrain and make it into like a little beach or whatever you wanted. Let's make this a little bit more like that. Bit of sand. And you can change, let's have this bit up here and maybe a bit gravelly. So it's a bit stony, and there you go. Anyway, so there you go. You can do that. That is quite exciting because, you know, for me, water was always an intrinsic part of a theme park. I live quite close to 2 fairly large theme parks in Britain. Yeah, I'm in Britain. If you hadn't guessed the accent, then tough luck. I am in Britain, and I'm close to both Blackpool Pleasure Beach and Alton Towers. So both of them have water in them, various degrees of water, and I can't think of a water ride in Blackpool offhand, but there are a few that sit over water. There used to be log flume there, that's disappeared now, and there is the infusion ride, which is on top of water, so I could recreate that. Alton Towers, again, you know, there's water rides there, and you can hire boats and things, I think. It's a little while since I've been to Alton Towers, but I think you can hire boats and go on the lakey type thing. Right, so I've brought you over this bit because one of the other exciting things, and something that is going to have a major impact on the game, is this. I'm going to left click on my building, normal building, I can select my building, and it tells you what's in there. So there's a toilets in there at the far end, there's a hat shop, drink shop and a food shop. That's great, and I can now move it or edit it however I want, as you could before. What you couldn't do before is save it as a blueprint. You click on that, it says you can create a new blueprint. You can save this. Look, I can move around it, I can have a look, and I can give it a title, so I can call it something. So I like this building. It looks a bit like a cloud to me, or a wave, or something like that. So I actually called this the Cloud because I did this last night when I first came on, and here it is. It's the Cloud Eatery that I've added. And the description that I added was a set of shops designed to span a pathway, as it is, like that. And you can set tags on it and add new bits if you wish, so, you know, whatever's in there, ATMs and information or whatever you wish. So I could add, let's say, small ticket booth, other building, let's add that. So yeah, and you can do that, and you have your blueprint, so that's good. So let's update the blueprint. There you are. So I could now, in theory, my blueprints, go in here, and I can use the Cloud Eatery. I've clicked on it, and I can pop it wherever I want. So I don't need to go and rebuild it. It's adding it in. It's adding the pathways in. Look, to the little booths. So in theory, yeah, I can just click on it and pop it in anywhere I want. How fantastic is that? That's brilliant. You can see that it's not a million miles away from being able to now upload these onto the internet. So maybe into the Steam Workshop or something like that. I'm pretty sure that you should be able to get on fairly soon and download other people's shops and things. So coasters, shops, scenery, whatever you wish. So I can click on it and build it into the park. I can't yet see a bit that says upload to Steam Workshop. Maybe if I go on the Steam Workshop and I can do it from there, I don't know, but certainly from here I can't see it, obviously. But it looks like it's coming, which is fantastic. I mentioned that I live quite close to a couple of theme parks myself, so there are rides in there that I like, and you know, Blackpool has got the Grand National, which is my all-time favourite roller coaster. Now, although you can't build wooden roller coasters yet, when they come, you know, I'd like a Grand National or something like that. That'd be brilliant in my park. So that, for me, is going to revolutionise the game. It will allow people to create fantastic content, and people are an awful lot better than I am at doing this. And it'd be great to be able to just go on and pick your own eating area or your own roller coaster or whatever you want, and just plonk it in your park, and it's going to be absolutely brilliant. So it will really change the way that the game plays and everything else. It's going to make it look fantastic. You'll be able to theme whole areas based on what other people have created and upload your own content. Right, so what else? There's a few other little bits, so I'm pretty sure that since I was last on, there's some new cube paths. There's not an awful lot in there. Obviously the blueprints are there. There's a few new coasters since I was last in. and you can go through those, and again you can just build your own if you wish, which is what we're going to be doing. So the rest of this video series will be about me expanding this park. The last thing I think I need to talk about is park management. And the reason I want to talk about this is because there's a new bit for me. I certainly haven't seen this before. You can add new people. So at the moment I've got a couple of entertainers wandering around. I have a pirate man. There he is. There's a big pirate man. Let's just whiz around here and have a look at him. There he is. It is actually dark at the moment, so I can't see much. Right, I promise I'm going to put some lights in, because at the moment you can't see a thing, and when it gets dark I'm sure people are bumping into each other. But there's my pirate man, and I've also got a cosmic cow who currently is Candice. Oh, hello, hello. Oh, I've clicked on something. Let's just go back. Where is she? Where's Candice gone? Candice, where are you? She's down there somewhere. Anyway, she must be there. She is. She's dressed as Cosmic Cow, and she's bouncing on her udder's space hopper thing, entertaining the guests, making them happy. I've also got a couple of janitors. So when I logged into this yesterday and had a quick look, this place was full of litter and other things. We now have a couple of janitors wandering about called Troy Faraday and Tyrone Alsop. There's Tyrone wandering about there. And they're keeping it nice and tidy, which is good. It leads me to the next thing, really, which is how far off is this game from being finished? Because the game looks superb. You know, it looks fantastic. It looks like a proper theme park. The graphics are very polished. It's really nice. There's fantastic animation. You should actually take time just to look at the people wandering about, and they've all got hats on, and they're wearing the t-shirts and all sorts of things. They're just wandering about in groups, looking at the rides, and they get excited about things. Some look tired. You can click on the people as well, and you'll get what they need, how happy they are. He wants to go on coaster 28, stupid queue. There's a massive queue. And then he says, yay, about something, but I don't know what. What a dump. What do you mean, what a dump? Right, throw him out. Throw him out. What else? Yeah, see, he's had a superb meal at Stucco Premium Food Shop 11. It'll be great when I can rename some of these. I don't like not having names for them. He's not carrying anything. He's got an empty head. That's unfortunate. Whereas this chap here, he's got a baseball cap on. Good man. He's spent money in my park. Good man. But you can do that. So how far is the game? Well, finished. Well, it's missing a few bits. The big one for me is wooden roller coasters. I've already mentioned wooden roller coasters once in this video. I love wooden roller coasters. Metal ones are great, but there's nothing like a proper wooden roller coaster for me. I love the way they look, the sound, and you know, any theme park that I go to, you'll find me on the coasters all day. I would like those in the game for it to be a complete game, you know. I'd also like a bit more interaction with the water. So okay, you can build things like this, which is something that I knocked together last night when I was messing about, this little archway thing and the water explosion thing in there. But it'd be great if you could have water rides. So if you think about the other roller coaster games that have been out before, Roller Coaster 2, 3, that sort of thing, you get rides where you can put some rowing boats down, or maybe some swans or pedalos or whatever, jet skis even, or something like that, and people can hire bumper boats and things and go on the water. And that would be fantastic when that's in. I think to make it a proper theme park ride, a theme park game, you need that sort of ride in there. Even if it's just like a paddle steamer that's a transport ride rather than a proper ride. So I think you need water, and I think you need more of that. You need the wooden roller coasters. The other bit I've touched on is these. There's no finance yet, so when that comes in, you'll be charging people for the rides and things. So that you can see it's coming. You can see it's already partly built in, or there's a placeholder for it. There's going to be more guests and park operations, and I'm pretty sure there'll be other things like men who come and fix the rides, because at the moment they don't break down, and there'll be janitors, mechanics, and whatever else you need to run a park. Maybe security, I don't know. So you need those. So for me, wooden roller coasters, park management, and probably some scenarios. So something that would say, right, you need to get a part that's making £1 million a year, or you need to make a part with 10 roller coasters above a certain height, or above a certain excitement, or a certain number of visitors per year, or something like that. I think you need some scenarios that you can go and work at while you're still having fun building the place. And yeah, and I mean, once you get to that stage, you've really got to start questioning what else can you put into a game like this before you call it finished, really. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. The people are well animated. I mean, you look at it. I mean, if you really looked at the people closely, then a lot of people look similar, but come on, I mean, look at that. I mean, you can't have everybody as an individual, but I'm pretty sure that you would struggle to find two people that look identical. Look at it. Brilliant. Nobody with Mohicans yet. That's a shame. But there you go. Yeah, so, I mean, what else? What else do you need? Look, this man's not happy. Look at him. Oh, no, he's saying it's an amazing place, but that queue's full for Coaster 28. I need to be able to call my coasters names. Coaster 28, that's right. Right, so I'm going to leave it there. I know it's a short video and I haven't actually done anything really, but what we're going to do is we're going to build a new area. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a fantasy area, and we're going to build it up in this corner of the park. So already I've got a little sort of piratey themed area, and I'm going to put water under that boat. It needs water under it now. So we've got this piratey thing. We've got this thing here that looks a bit like a colonial house with a couple of guards outside, and then it moves into more of a sci-fi area with the blue paths and the cloud area and whatnot. So what I'm going to do is, now that we're starting to get proper themed areas, I am going to change a few bits around. So this ride doesn't quite fit in with this area. It's not a sci-fi ride, so maybe I change where the sci-fi area is, and I don't know. But we're going to build fantasy. Fantasy is going to be up here. We're going to have a new path that will run round all this, and we're going to have new roller coasters and whatnot, and that is going to be next video. We're going to start building our fantasy area. So I hope that this has given you a taster of what's happening with Planet Coaster. Please check out the game. I will put a link in the description so that you can go and check out the game and the websites and whatnot, and they've got a Facebook page, etc, etc. So go and check out what they're doing and the exciting things that are going on there. By all means, come back and watch the next video. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Let me know whether you like this, or you want me to build something specific, or anything that you want explaining about the game, or just thumbs up, thumbs down, comments in the comments. I'm gonna leave it there. I'll see you next time. I've been Bat Blast. See you later.